Hello. So yesterday I did my top five favorite albums of all time, and in order to segue in between each record that I was going to be talking about, I showed a CD copy of the album that I was going to be talking about, and I was thinking to myself after I made that video, I have an entire collection of CDs sitting here, and why not do a video about my CD collection because I already showed you some of my CDs yesterday, so it felt like it only felt appropriate. So this is gonna be this will be in no particular order. I'll hold the CD up to the camera and just talk about them, like most people do. I mean, like if the record means more to me, I'll definitely talk. I'll talk. I'm trying to talk a little bit more, but I don't want this video to go longer than 5 minutes because then it makes it harder to upload on YouTube. So, with all that done said, here's the Killers debut album, Hot Fuss. I was actually introduced to the Killers music. I was introduced to the Killers music a couple years ago by this girl who was my nanny slash summer friend slash best just like go like anywhere, do anything, signature fun gal. Her name is Isabel. Her name is yeah, whatever. We were driving to Flagstaff one day because she was taking a job up there, and we were listening to the Killers music on the way up there, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really interesting. I was really into it, and by the time we got to Flagstaff, we've been listening to the Killers pretty much the whole way, and I fell in love with their music after that. So, thank you, Isabel, for introducing me to the Killers. I'm sure this record means a lot to you. It's the Killers' debut album, Hot Fuss. Next up is Green Day's American Idiot, my personal favorite album of all time. This album, the story, Rage and Love, Jesus of Suburbia. You know this album. You know Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Holiday, American Idiot, Jesus of Suburbia, Waking Up to Dumb Runs. I could blast off the entire track listing if I wanted to right now, but just know this is my personal favorite album of all time. I love this record to death. It means so much to me as a person. This album is pretty much my life story in a nutshell. This album is my life story of Rage and Love. Next up is Linkin Park's debut album, Hybrid Theory. This is my personal favorite Linkin Park album. It's their debut album. This thing when it was released in 2000, this thing was released in the very beginning of 2000, sold 10 million copies in the United States and went diamond certified, which is one of, if not the highest selling point in the in terms of album sales. So this is also regarded as one of the best albums of the 2000s, is listed on a list of 1001 albums you need to listen to before you die, because they ain't lying. This thing is amazing. Also, because I don't want this video to be longer than 5 minutes, I'll probably have to do a two-part video. I'll probably have to end up branching this out into a two-part series because I don't want this video to go longer than 5 minutes, and it's already getting kind of long anyway. So I'll do the rest of my CDs in another video tomorrow. Lastly, we have the Red Hot Chili Peppers album, Californication. This is my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album. The album cover. I'm not as huge into the Red Hot Chili Peppers yet as other people are. I'm still getting into them, but from what I've already heard from off this album, This is a really this is like this is what I'd argue this is the Red Hot Chili Peppers' greatest album. This is my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album. They kicked is their comeback album in the way. So hope you enjoyed part 1 of my CD collection video. I'll get to the rest of my CDs tomorrow in part 2 of my CD collection video. I figured this had to be done sooner or later because I love CDs. A lot of people do. It's a great way to talk to you, talk about records and show the record at the same time, then talk about it as well as talk about my personal experiences of it. Also, I have this album, a shirt, and I have a poster of this thing at the same time, and another state. Hope you enjoyed part 1 of my CD collection video, and I'll see you tomorrow.